Hey guys, so I'm just starting off by using the Urban Decay Primer Potion to prime my lids to go ahead and get my eyelids ready for some eyeshadow. So here I am just using some translucent powder to go ahead and set the primer that I just applied to my eyelids. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to apply eyeshadow right on top of a primer. If you do that, then it's not as easy to blend. So if you apply primer to your lids, I would recommend setting it with the translucent powder and then going with your eyeshadow because you'll notice it's much easier to blend. And here I'm just going in with a matte brown shade with a fluffy crease brush and blending this out in my crease. This is just going to be like a base color for me to blend everything out.
You just made me trip, fall and land on your lap. Something bad, voice smooth, body harder than a summer.
So after that first crease color is nice and blended, I'm going in with a medium brown matte color and I'm using another fluffy crease brush. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend this on top of the first light brown matte shade that we used. Oh, and then as you can see here, my little poodle Callie was trying to get my attention, so she decided to make her first YouTube appearance. And then here I'm just going in with that same fluffy crease brush that I used before to go ahead and blend out that matte brown color. And then here I was just using a clean fluffy brush to go ahead and really blend out the crease color because I don't want any harsh lines. And here I'm just going in with the first warm brown shade that I used and I'm blending out everything and making sure that it looks really nice and seamless. Here I am just using two of these really pretty kind of bronze, coral, shimmery shades from my e.l.f. palette, and I'm just using my ring finger to go ahead and apply those to my lid. Now that the color on my lid is all blended out, I'm going in with this kind of burnt orange shade and I'm just making sure that everything is blended so there's no harsh lines in between my crease color and the color that is on my lid. And then just to add a little bit more of a shimmer and highlight to my eye look, I'm just taking this eyeshadow in Goddess Gold and I'm applying it right in the center of my lids. And here I'm just going in with a peach shade to highlight my brow bone. So now it's my favorite part of applying makeup is doing my eyebrows. Here I'm just using the Bare Minerals Frame and Define Brow Styler in the shade Universal Dark, and all I'm doing here is just making sure that my brows are nice and combed out, and then I'm going in with my pencil and filling them in to my desire. then here I'm just using the NYX Cosmetics Brow Mascara in the color Brown, and I'm just using this to go ahead and set my eyebrows to make sure that they stay in place throughout the day. And here I am just going in with the ColourPop's Gel Pencil Liner in the color Swerve, and I am tightlining my eyes. The reason I'm doing this is to make it look like I have a thicker lash line. And here I'm just applying a couple of coats of e.l.f. Cosmetics mascara. I really love this mascara. It makes your lashes so long and so voluminous with just a couple of swipes. Also, just a word to the wise, if you are not a fan of false lashes but you like the look of false lashes, I would definitely recommend this mascara. So now it's time to go ahead and get into the face makeup. Right now I'm just using the Maybelline's Pore Eraser, and I am applying this all over my face to go ahead and prime my face and get it ready for the BB cream that we're about to use. So here I'm just going in with the Maybelline Dream Bronze BB Cream, and this is in the shade Medium Bronze. And then I'm just going in with the translucent powder that I used before, and I'm setting the BB cream. That way it does not slide off of my face. So now that I've applied my BB cream, I am going in with my Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer in the shade Medium Golden, and I am going to cover up my under eye circles, the dark lines around my mouth, and any blemishes that I might have had, which happened to be a lot that day. So now I'm just going to go ahead and blend out this concealer that I just applied to my face using this little blender sponge from Maybelline. All them vain decisions keep you jaded. You could have found the one, but you won't change. So after blending out my concealer, I'm just going in with some translucent powder and setting the concealer that I just applied to my under eyes and around my mouth. I make a real good song out of you. Okay, and here I am just going in with my Bare Minerals Ready Foundation, and this is actually a foundation, but I like to use a darker foundation as a bronzer instead of a traditional bronzer, because this way you can ensure that your bronzer is 100% matte instead of having like little specks of shimmer or glitter, which I really don't like. So I don't do this on an everyday basis, but I went ahead and blended out the bronzer on my face, so now I'm just going to go ahead and use the same bronzer that I just used to apply all over my face to go ahead and contour my nose a little bit. So now that I've taken the time to go ahead and bronze my face, I'm going to go ahead and wipe the setting powder that I applied to my under eyes and make sure that it's all blended out and that there's no specks of translucent powder left on my face. Aren't you glad to meet me? I think you should. And here I'm just going in with my e.l.f. Cosmetics blush palette and applying a little bit of blush on the apples of my cheeks, my chin, and my nose to give me a really healthy flush of color. And then here I'm just going in with the INT Cosmetics eyeshadow and highlighter that I used earlier, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply this on my cheekbones and my brow bone, and then also on the bridge and the tip of my nose.
think you should. I'd be glad to meet me. If I were you, aren't you glad?
So after applying a little bit of highlighter on my cheeks, I'm going to go ahead and apply some highlighter onto the bridge and the tip of my nose. I really like the way it looks because it adds such a pretty highlight but without overdoing it. And then after just blending it a little bit more on my cheekbones, I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of highlighter right onto my Cupid's bow. So now that my face makeup is complete, I just wanted to go in with the first warm matte brown shade that I used and smoke this along my lash line. And so instead of using the highlighter that I used on the rest of my face, I wanted to go with a little bit of a lighter warm gold shade, or kind of like a champagne shade. So I'm just using this champagne shade from my e.l.f. palette to highlight the very inner corners of my eyes.
So I follow your heart like a flame in the dark, yeah. I need you, so I never let go. You're mine to hold, baby. I'm lost without.
In here, I'm just going back in with that IT Cosmetics mascara, and I'm applying just one coat to my bottom lashes. So now for the final touch, I am just adding this Revlon Matte Balm in the shade Sultry. And the really nice thing about this is it's like a jumbo lip crayon, and it has a really nice tint, but it's also very moisturizing, just like a chapstick would be.
I need to make me whole, 'cause I know that I'm the name on your lips, boy. Take our pain with your kiss, boy. Here I'll stay, I'll stay. Oh,
And just because I wanted to be a little bit extra, I went back in with the highlighter that I used to highlight my face. And I used a fan brush to go ahead and apply just a little bit of it on my shoulders to kind of give my shoulders a pop. Not that it's necessary, but I was just being totally extra that day. Alright guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos just like this. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.